we're gonna go back to the 70s and talk about a toy that wouldn't fall down, but it damn sure would wobble. Today, guys, we're gonna go back to a video I can't believe I haven't talked about. I can't believe it. I haven't ever done a video on Weebles, as I called them as a kid, until I called them Weeble Wobbles all my life. I thought they were called Weeble Wobbles, didn't you? It's because, you know, the catchy commercials would all say Weeble Wobbles, but they don't fall down. I thought they were called Weeble Wobbles. They were just called Weebles. Man, they have some catchy tunes.
Listen, hey, hey, look at me and Weeble. Me and Weeble all around.
Anyway, today we're going to talk about a toy that was a lot like your paraplegic uncle. He would wobble, but he wouldn't fall down. Same thing with these toys. Now, I was going to say these toys were made out of glass, but they wasn't. They were egg-shaped and had a plastic cover around them. It was like a piece of paper or plastic. What was in these things, I don't really know, other than maybe weight at the bottom so they wouldn't fall over. And believe me, I tried. I used to love to get these, lay them on their side, and I'd go put a brick on them and be like, ah, you fell down, bitch. But it was a lot of fun. And they made all kinds of Weeble Wobbles. They were made by Hasbro, and under Hasbro's name of Romper Room. Remember Romper Room? I did do a video about Romper Room toys under Hasbro, and we probably looked at with some Weeble Wobbles there. But we're just going to dig into some of the Weeble Wobble play sets, some of the singles and everything. There's so many, the whole video is not going to cover everything, but I think we got at least the good stuff, so let's take a look.
Ever watch kids play with Weebles? It's really something. Hey, hey, look at me and Weeble. Me and Weeble all around. One day, kids pretend they're flying into Weeble Airport. Next day, they play around the Weeble Cottage. Or if it's real nice, they go out to the Weeble Marina and go fishing. Hey, hey, look at me and Weeble. The Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Romper Room makes Weeble toys.
Here's a Weeble Wobble. See, I call it Weeble Wobbles again. Here's a Weeble that you could take in the bathtub. In the bathtub. Didn't you love a toy that you could put in the bathtub? Ooh, let's go explore that dark brown cave. Here we go, the tub sub. Look, it even kind of rhymes. You got a tub sub. And how about this right here? A ghost van. To me, it looks like an ice cream truck. They could have repainted this and sold this ice cream truck. And look, it comes with a Weeble of a ghost. Oh, you know that ghost don't fall down. Weeble ghost van. Now that one I didn't have. I didn't have that one. But kind of wish I did. It looks cool. And did you know they made Sesame Street Weebles? Sesame Street Weebles. There's Bert and Ernie. I'm not going to tell you which one. I'll let you figure that out. Maybe you can use one of those fancy AI systems or something to tell you which one's which. Weeble Wobbles. See, this is right on the package. See why I was confused? Weeble Wobbles, but they don't fall down. Yeah, ages 2 to 6. Bullshit! I played with Weebles. No. I played with Weebles when I was 10. And then we've got Tumbling Weebles. Just comes with like a little seesaw, kind of like a seesaw, or some of you kids call it a teeter-totter. I never heard that word, except when the Brady Bunch did it, because Bobby and Sidney wanted to break a teeter-totter record. And I would ask my dad, what's a teeter-totter? And he said, leave me alone, kid, I'm trying to get drunk. And I would have to go ask somebody else in the house, what's a teeter-totter? And they said the same thing as, now I forgot the word, it's the same thing as a seesaw. Them Brady kids, man. I don't know if they made up teeter-totter, or maybe seesaw was copyrighted and they had to say teeter-totter. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on to this one right here. Here's the Grouch. Remember that old bitch? Well, I guess male bitch. What's a male bitch? Anyway, I'm cussing too much. This will be a family channel. I apologize for that. Maybe I'll bleep it out. Probably won't. But you see, it looks like an egg. And how about this? An ad. Look at that kid. I wish I had that Weeble play set. I'm just a teen model. I don't get paid enough for that. Oh, there he is right there. Sad, but that's a little small to look at. So let's move on to this one right here. The Weebles Camping About. Yeah, a camping set, a camper for your Weebles. Even comes with a picnic table. Look at them little fat Weebles. Oh, great toys. And you know what else they had? A great theme song.
Take us all, but the touch screen, the past rewind.
How about this right here? There's two little fat Weebles out of the box for you. They don't got fingers, they don't got toes, but they do got the Weeble and the wobbles. And we've got a ghost house. One thing good about these play sets, you could bring your Star Wars figures over and have a play set. You didn't have to play Weebles with them. But there's the Weebles Haunted House from Romper Room under Hasbro. Doesn't that look cool? I know that does, but check this out. A circus. You could take the damn Weebles on a circus with you. Hope they wasn't a clown Weeble. Probably was. But look at that. All kinds. Even comes with a cannon so you can shoot out. I've never seen a cannon at a circus. In fact, I don't think I've ever been to a circus. I think I may have went to a circus one time. But is that really a thing, shooting people out of a cannon, or is that just something you see on TV? And how about this? Two Weebles in the bed. Two Weebles are in the bed. At least they're not sharing the same bed. Must be brother and sister. Now, I know what you're saying, Junkman. I know you. You gonna make that shirt, ain't you? And I would put a big W on a shirt, but I can't make a shirt with a collar like that, so you wouldn't know it was Weeble Wobbles. Weebles. I said wobbles again. Weeble Wobbles, but they don't fall down. I don't know what's wrong with the girl. Well, she got strawberries on the side of her head. That's just weird. And here we go. Weeble's pool. Yeah, not a pool table. Not a pool table play set. That'd be kind of cool though if you could play pool with Weebles. And there you go, right there. They look kind of like chicken nuggets from not chicken nuggets that you actually eat. Remember those chicken nuggets from the McDonald's commercial that was singing and everything? Look kind of like that, don't they? And then we have the house. That's pretty darn cool. A Weeble Wobble house. Look like it comes with a pool too and a car. Two beds that we saw earlier. It opens up so you can have a lot of playroom. That's awesome. And then what about this? A dang blimp. Good Weeble blimp. You know, like Goodyear. Oh, and it says, what's it say? Blimp rides, 5 cents.
Hot buttered popcorn, that's a deal.
Dang, that is a deal right there. I wonder if it'd be cool if you could write what I would get it to say. Junkman's a pimp. That's what I would get it to say. But let's move on right here. Yeah, this isn't really a Weeble Wobble set, but it's a big blow-up doll of a Weeble. You can beat up. You know, they made a lot of these pop bags. Let me see. Pop bags. Sorry, I said pop bags in a video one time, and all you had to let me know in the comments below. Well, you keep saying pop bag. It's a pop bag. Pop, who cares? Let's move on here. How about this? Dang Weeble riding a horse. You ever think he'd live to see the day? I wonder if that horse doesn't fall down. Looks like it wobbles also. And then we have... Whew. I don't know what that is. Made a damn Rosie O'Donnell Weeble Wobble. There's Bert. We looked at Bert already. I got Bert to learn again. How about this? A Weeble airport. You got a Weeble house. You got a Weeble RV. You got Weebles everything. Even a damn airport. The Weebles will fly coast to coast. Awesome. And then we've got Weeble West. Cowboy Weebles. Yeah, cowboy. I want to got built. I bet they name. I don't know have names. What to say? Go West partner with the Wild and Woolly Wobbles. Oh, I wish I had names on it, like Billy the Wobble, you know, instead of Billy the Kid or something. Or I don't know. Who was that guy that shot a man one time just for snoring? Can you believe that? I do. The older I get, the more I realize. You know, I used to be little to see that commercial, but like, they killed a man just for snoring. And the older I get, I was like, God, when I hear people snoring, like, I would shoot that. I would shoot that cowboy also. Let's move on right here. How about this? Weeble Wobble Racing. You can make your Weebles Wobbles as a race. You Weeble. Oh my God, I'm getting tongue twisted. Let me hear that song again.
Back in the 70s down a dirt road lane, romper and playtime, Weebles were my game. I dip 'em and shake 'em under the big oak tree. Those little round fellas kept smiling at me. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Steady as a tractor in my old hometown. Twang in my heart, boots tapping the floor. For Weebles keeps and I couldn't ask for more. Steel guitar hums, a memory stay. Weebles still rolling in my mind today.
Okay, let's move on here. How about this right here? What is this? Looks like the RV in a different package. Camping. It is. We looked at it. It's different side of the box or a different box. They were some ugly kids. Those aren't child models. Right? Those aren't child models right there. No, that was employees of the Weeble Wobble factory, I guess. And there we go. They would counsel that day. They'd say, man, you can't make a Weeble based on engines, man. That's sensitive. I don't know. That's something. People get all upset. Oh, you gave that Weeble a red face. Lighten up, people. And we've got Big Bird rocking out with his beak out in an airplane. It's a 2-seater, but only comes with Weeble. Maybe you got Bert you can put in the back of it, or you stick a little Ernie in the back. And then we've got Super Weeble. A Super Weeble. Comes with a van. And the Adventures with Mr. Trouble. Oh. That's what they used to call me in junior high. Let's see what this is. I don't know exactly why it's super, to be honest with you. So, it's got a price tag on it. How about this right here? Weeble Wobble Treehouse. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I had it or somebody had it. I know I was around this thing. It was in my area because I remember putting Chewbacca in it and playing. Maybe I saw the holiday special or something. I only had one Wookiee, but I had Han Solo and everything. They're all hanging out of it. But I can remember in my mind being a Chewbacca house. That's awesome. You know you would have done it. And if you had it in 1983, you would have put some damn Ewoks in it. To be honest, you would have. And then we've got a 2-pack again. Pill proof. I looked at this package when I pulled the picture down. I don't know what it means, pill proof. Maybe they make some wobbles without the glass over it and you could take off the paper. I don't really know. Let me know in the comments if you know. But Weeble wobbles, they don't fall down.
Hey, hey, look at me and Weebles. The Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Romperoo makes Weeble toys.
There we go, buddy. And then we've got a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. A Weeble wobble set. There I go again, saying Weeble wobble. Weeble, I can't get it up. I've said it all my life. I wonder if it's got a damn Goofy. Oh, that would be cool. I'm gonna go that Minnie Mouse. Ugh. I remember that old duck, that old, like, Donald Duck Grandpa. I hated that one. And then we have, look at this one right here. First of all, it was Rocky, but no, it's Tarzan. Tarzan. Remember the Jungle Man Tarzan? And here we go, the Magic Kingdom. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool looking right there. It's a lot of gadgets. Looks like a lot of fun. Mickey Mouse Wobbles. Mickey Mouse Wobbles. And then we have the Weebles Playground. Look, comes with a swing set. And there's that damn teeter-totter again. And comes with a slide and the merry-go-round. Remember that thing spin around? They don't want to let you have that today. Oh, you get hurt playing that. Well, that's the thing. When I was a kid, you had playgrounds. You had playground toys that would kill a kid. That's how you got rid of that gene pool, that family, you know. You put the stupid kid on the merry-go-round, spin around, he falls off, busts his head open, he dies. Guess what? You did society a favor. Let's move on right there to Raggedy Ann. Freak, I hate Raggedy Ann and Andy. I hate both of them just as equally. And how about this? I can't read that. This is some kind of foreign package, but look at that. I wish I had a slide coming out my window, get down to the car in the morning when I start for a job. Man, that girl's got an ugly sleeve. Don't you hate parents that make clothes for their kids? I know I do. Now you're saying, Junkman, do they still make Weeble Wobbles today? Do they still make Weebles today? Well, they might. I'm not really sure. But I know every once in a while they do come back. You go to the store and you're like, look, Weebles are back. And this is, let's look at one from around the 2000s because they don't look as cool. They look like a bunch of fat people. Let's be honest. They kind of look like little fat people before. But now, look at them. Look like just two fat kids. Nobody wants to play with two fat kids. Oh, look like Louis Anderson and Rosie O'Donnell. There, I did 2 Rosie O'Donnell jokes in this one video. Look at that. Weeble Wobble. That's kind of Weeble Wobble you want to punch. Go on a diet. Yeah. Now, before we go, let's listen to a new Weeble Wobble song.
Yo, back in the 70s, the streets were wild and free. Romper room Weeble, she's like me. Sip 'em, flip 'em, roll 'em, they don't crack. Egg-shaped homies always got my back. Weebles wow, but they don't fall down. Head 'em lit steady in the Compton town. Baseline hit, keeping it real. Weebles don't drop, that's the motherfucking deal. Dr. Dre beats the 96 night. Weebles still standing, awesome, ready to fight.
Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below, did you have yourself any Weebles? And did you call them Weeble Wobbles? Or was that just me?
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.